Derps and Chortles tells a tale.
Why was there grass outside? We're trying to save the world. How does planting grass save the world? Asks Slappy. By counteracting the V-spores, of course. What are the V-spores? Asked Mark. The guard looked at Mark and Slappy with much confusion. Surely you know of the Grey Spaghetti Plague. No response. Right. So, the year is 2014. President Romney has completely changed his stance on the environment. Romney decides that in order to reverse the greenhouse effect, we need to plant more trees. President Romney puts the brightest scientists in a room together and tells them to figure out a way to speed up the process. The scientists manage to create genetically enhanced pre-grown trees. The trees, nicknamed mint trees, are planted across the entire nation. The other nations of the world try and create their own genetically enhanced trees. Now, none of the other scientists of the world are able to copy the exact formula of the American scientists, so their trees are a little off. Some produce mild soda-like hallucinogens, others have Venus flytraps for leaves, but in 2017 along came an Italian scientist named Vito Vicini. He created a more streamlined formula for creating genetically pre-grown trees, and he named his trees V-trees. But then the V-trees started producing the V-spores. These V-spores would travel from the tree miles and miles around and land on other plants. When the plants were tested, no significant change was noticed. The problem came with the plants that were used for seasoning. Plants used in seasoning that had absorbed V-spores did not make any noticeable change to food. Except spaghetti. If someone were to eat spaghetti that was seasoned with seasoning that had absorbed V-spores, 5 hours after the consumption of the spaghetti, they would die. 1 hour after death, their heads would explode and out would come grey spaghetti. This grey spaghetti would emit a toxic fume that would kill anyone who inhaled it. The grey spaghetti would also create an acidic slime that was fatal to touch. When it was finally established that spaghetti was the cause of the deaths, 822 million people had died. Spaghetti was banned, but it was too late. The toxic fume had already mixed itself in Earth's atmosphere. Those who realized it was futile to stay above ground created a tunneling system underground. Now, a minuscule percentage of the human race was born with a gene that protected them from the grey spaghetti fume. These were the people that would create the new above-ground civilization. GSP factories were built across the world to try and counteract this virus with a vaccine. During their search for a vaccine, the above-ground civilization discovered that grass could actually kill the V-spores. So to keep the factories safe from the spores, grass was planted all around the areas surrounding the factories. It was those that were immune to the vaccine that discovered the even smaller percentile. Between 30 and 60% of these people's bodies became grey, undefined slime. The slime in these mutants' bodies was the only hope for a vaccine. That sounds like X-9000, said Slappy. What have you done with X-9000? Shouted Mark. We're going to suck all the slime from his body, infect the two of you with V-spores, and see if any of our test vaccines work. I hope you and your dear friend are prepared to... Just then, X-9000 and a horde of Zorbons burst through the wall.
I found the booze. Turns out, this stuff, when you mix it with my slime, it attracts Zorbons.
Please, stop! Yelled the guard. Hold on, we still get one more question. Any last words? And with that, the pack of Zorbons were set upon the guard. I think this is enough adventuring for one day.
And when we get home, we can eat some Gouda.
Indeed we can, X. Indeed we can. And with that, Slappy smiled. Mark chortled. X threw up a little. And the three of them walked out the hole in the wall